Welcome to Spotlight 814, Erie's local theater podcast. I am your host, Ryan Dolly, and I am in the studio with the one and only Brenna Thomler.
That's me. I wonder if, am I the one and only? What if there's another Brenna Thomler in the world?
You're the one and only.
I'm probably the only Brenna Thomler.
Yeah, the only one in history.
I think it's kind of cool.
It is cool. It's unique. We have a special guest today. He is an illustrator, studied animation at Edinburgh University, and we last saw him on stage in Single Bookstore by Brenna Thomler.
The one and only.
The only Brenna Thomler. It's Luke Scribner. Luke, how you doing, man?
Hi, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Not the one and only. Have you ever looked up your own name on Facebook just to see how many others there are? There's like 5 others of me.
There's actually another Ryan Dolly who is also an actor.
Oh wow.
Like a musical theater actor.
Do you know where he's from?
I don't know. I had to make sure when I became equity that I got my name.
I was gonna say one of you is gonna have to add a middle initial or something.
Yeah. But now I'm not equity, so if he takes it, he can probably take the name now. Luke, thanks for joining us, man. You are,
and thanks for letting me on.
Of course, you're currently in Long Day's Journey into Night.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. I've heard nothing but great things about it. You guys opened last night, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did really well. It was a big audience. We were like the whole time backstage, we were just like scrambling, looking at our scripts, trying to remember all these lines we got. But
yeah.
Because it's in 4 acts, right?
Yes.
So is that means it's really long?
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
3 hours long. Wow.
Is it 4 people carrying that whole thing?
There's 5
characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And like 3 others that are talked about constantly, but we never see.
Okay. So JD is the director, Josh Mizukowski.
Yeah.
And Shar Newport is.
Yes.
She did the assistant directing, right?
Yeah, both of them did amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about the show, like a little bit about your role and.
It's Long Day's Journey into Night by Eugene O'Neill. Won a Tony Award for Best Play and Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1957 and a Tony for Best Revival in 2003-2016. It's about this family that's very much based on Eugene O'Neill's family, the Tyrones, and I play the youngest son, Edmund Tyrone, who is the stand-in for O'Neill. And I don't know if I was supposed to say that, actually. But
that's fine, yeah.
But yeah, basically, without giving too much away, the mother, Mary, has come back from having been away for a while, and she has a certain issue she's dealing with that the family's trying really hard to like kind of dance around, make sure it doesn't resurface. And then Edmund comes down with a bad sickness that really spurs on Mary's worry again and kind of spirals everything back into chaos. And throughout the show, we just see this family spiral deeper and deeper into all of their dirty laundry, past regrets, all the drama that they've never said finally comes out toward the end.
Yeah, that's my kind of show.
Yeah.
Spiraling drama.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, apparently I'm typecast for shows like that now because I started with Lion and Winter, which was that, but in the Middle Ages, and Single Bookstores, me being the cause of all that drama.
Yeah.
Have you done any shows between Single Bookstore and
No.
Journey? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's awesome, man. Like, we haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
So when I saw your name on the cast list, I was like, awesome, man. Like I really enjoyed you in Single Bookstore.
Okay, yeah. I remember, like you said, my face got more and more punchable.
Yes,
That was the first episode of this.
That was, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because that was last April.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, it's
full circle.
because I know the story of that,
Yeah.
and you portrayed it so well, and I was like, man, that guy's really good, but I want to punch him in the face. But it was like, it was coming from a good place.
Yeah. Edmund, I don't think you'll want to do that. But,
No. Well, that's good, man.
Yeah.
This guy, I was reading about Eugene O'Neill this morning, and he's lived a rough life.
Oh yeah.
Because he was born in a hotel because they were on the road.
Yeah, that comes up a lot in the show.
Okay.
His father was a traveling actor. He was actually the lead in The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh.
His dad was, so they were constantly on the road. And yeah, it just led to a lot of family issues. Then he went to school for like a year and then dropped out and tried working odd jobs. And then he turned to alcoholism and tried committing suicide and then got tuberculosis and then entered a sanatorium. And then he was let me read some plays.
I was like, this sounds like my life, except for the tuberculosis part.
But then he's like had a rebirth, and then he started writing plays,
including Long Day. So
yeah,
yeah, that's a hell of a life. So when do you guys close? Like, how long is the run?
Yeah. So what we did last night, March 8th, we're doing the 9th. Then we got a full Thursday through Sunday of March 14th, 15th, 16th at 7:30 to 10, and then the 17th is a matinee at 2. And then we do the weekend after that, 22nd and 23rd at 7:30 to 10.
Okay,
And
sweet.
Tickets are $20. It's second floor PACA, 1505 State Street.
Yeah, we love PACA. We love the PACA building.
Always put on such good shows.
Yeah, I
there.
did forget to mention one thing I technically did in between bookstore and long day was tethered a little bit. I was the
Okay,
I was
cool.
I was the elevator operator for that.
That's right. Yeah. I saw
yeah.
your name on that. That's I wish I could have seen that. I just was so busy.
Yeah,
That was
it
a
was
full weekend. There was
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, it was a week really. Like, there was a lot going on. But
yeah, we struggled to work our rehearsals around tether.
right, yeah. But I hear it went great.
Yeah.
It sold out both nights, which is incredible for a new piece. We love that in Erie, getting to see new stuff.
So in this show, these characters are really struggling. It's also kind of like semi-autobiographical. Did you do anything to like get in the head of these characters in preparation? Did you have to like?
I made a playlist for Edmund actually.
Did you?
Because I do that for like D&D characters when I make them, so I just did that for Edmund as well. It's a lot of. Hang on, I'll just pull it up.
Yeah, we need to know now. I need
it's
to
on
know.
YouTube Music. I can like give you a link for this to put in the episode.
Please do, yes.
Yeah.
There's stuff like fish in a bird cage. There's a lot of AJR on here. They're very like melancholy.
Yeah. Sober up.
Yeah, that's not on here, but a lot of their newest stuff is. Inertia is a big one, I think, for Edmund. Touchy Feely Fool is one. I put on this song called No Children by the Mountain Goats.
I know that song.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Is Edmund a touchy-feely fool?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
He's what Josh told me to watch for reference was Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
And he's very much like Neil from that movie.
Okay.
He's like, he is a poet at heart, and he like tries to like find all these like symbolisms for a lot of things going on, especially toward the end of the show. And he talks in this very like somber, like romanticized kind of way about a lot of things.
Okay.
I love that playlist idea. Have
I
you
know.
ever done that?
I've never done it. I should do one for Jesus.
What?
Don't you kind of already have a song list for that?
Is this Jesus
It's
Christ
a
Superstar? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because it's either that or Cotton Patch. Like.
Yeah, I just got cast in Jesus Christ Superstar at Barrow Civic Theater in Franklin.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to have to come up with a Jesus playlist.
I feel like that's just the JCS
Nope.
playlist.
I need all the Psalms.
A lot of church music.
Yeah, just church music.
Who's that guy? They just made a film of him. Is it called I Still Believe? That's like that Christian rocker
Oh,
whose
yeah.
wife got sick.
Yeah.
Oh, big old playlist of his music.
And Creed.
That's probably just because that's the only Christian rocker that I know.
Yeah. Same. No, I'm just gonna like find a playlist about like being a cult leader and stuff like that. Yeah.
Anna McJunkin posted a really funny meme today in her Instagram stories. I had to pull it up. Wait, hang on. She was
She's great.
She was like Mary Magdalene's besties in the group chat. That emotionally unavailable 33-year-old man will not save you.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
She also said the next one is Jesus comes from a shortening of the Hebrew version of the name Joshua, while Christ simply means the anointed one. To make this clearer to modern Christians, I propose a new Bible translation where Jesus is referred only as Oily Josh.
Oily Josh.
And then someone commented
that would sell more Bibles, right?
Oily
No.
Josh, superstar.
And the comments
And then
like,
speaking at the top of the mount, Oily Josh said unto us all.
Oily Josh. There's just something really unsavory about Oily Josh and his 12 teenage friends.
Oh god.
I am proposing all of this to Judy, my director. We're gonna call it Oily Josh Superstar.
So
That's what Tootsie should have been about.
I agree.
So thank you to Anna for
That's fantastic.
sharing that with the world.
Awesome director of Single Bookstore.
Right.
Yeah.
And
She's
director of the upcoming Brenna Thumler
the new original.
classic.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's so fantastic.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Can I share some cool facts
Yeah.
I have like a lot here. I'm gonna try to weed
About
out
Long
some of this.
Day?
'Cause- yeah,
She's
about
got-
Long
she's
Day's
got a
Journey
ton
tonight.
of 'em.
I briefly touched on Eugene O'Neill's like early life.
Facts by Brenna.
I'll say that he's considered the father of American theater.
Yeah.
So his first premiere of a play was 1916, and like not a lot was happening in American theater other than Shakespeare and vaudeville at that time. So he was kind of a trailblazer in the fact that he decided to write about real people experiencing everyday situations, and like no one really wanted to see that at the time.
Right. Yeah.
But then they started to get really interested in it. And I have a really great quote here that
Great. It's great.
great quote.
Great quote.
Shut up.
Oh, Elmer Fudd, nice to have you.
I have a really great quote.
I'm hunting rabbit. I have a great
I'm gonna
quote.
kill you. Okay, so he said that his goal was to get an audience to leave the theater with an exultant feeling from seeing somebody on stage facing life, fighting against the eternal odds, not conquering, but perhaps inevitably being conquered. The individual life is made significant just by the struggle. Man.
That's a great quote.
I'm going to throw myself out a window.
What a great quote. I love it. I love it so much.
I'm done with fun facts.
I should also mention, it was published, or he wrote it in 1939-41. Long Day was published posthumously in 56.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
so we never got to see it.
Because it first premiered in Stockholm, Sweden. That was the first ever performance. And
Was
that
it,
was
like,
also
in
19.
Swedish, or?
I don't know. I couldn't find out about like why it was premiered there of all
Interesting.
places, because he lived in like New York City and Connecticut and mostly New England. So I don't really know why it was there. But yeah, that was also 1956. So premiered after his death,
Okay.
which is sad.
That's really interesting.
He's not even responding anymore.
Did you hear that? That's the sound of him rolling in his grave.
Any other fun facts?
Fun in quotes.
Fun, like really fun.
They're not really that fun. He's so tragic.
Yeah.
I think I pretty much covered everything. Yeah, he was reading a lot of Strindberg, Chekhov, and Gibson were like his inspirations.
That makes sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah, like Edmund's very depressing poet interests come up a lot in this show.
Okay.
For philosophy, he's a big fan of Nietzsche. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, so like he was actually the only ever playwright to win a Nobel Prize in literature. Crossover there.
Yeah, interesting.
So
All
he's very like just a good writer all around.
Yeah, yeah. Before we go to break, I want to hear a little bit more of what's on Edmund's playlist.
Oh,
I'm so curious.
Very
about this.
like niche stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with Will Wood.
No.
Yeah, he's like an independent singer. My friend Jay, who auditioned for Dramashop.
Oh yeah, I know
stuff.
Jay, yeah.
Yeah, they're great. But they got me into Will Wood. There's a song called "Falling Up"
By Shel Silverstein.
Oh no, but there's one called "Cicada Days," which goes in. It's a lot about loss. That song. There's one song, "Mary on a Cross" by Ghost.
You can go ahead and add that to your Jesus.
I should. Yeah, Mary on a Cross by Ghost.
"Curses" by the Crane Wives. Another AJR song, "World's Smallest Violin."
Nice.
I've heard that one.
Yeah,
I know that
I love
one.
that one. Yeah, that's the main ones.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you can send us the link to that,
Yes,
we
definitely.
will definitely post it with the episode and in the show notes and everything.
And also before break, I should mention the rest of the cast for
Yes, please,
Long Day.
please, yeah.
To not make it all about me.
You know, and the creative
'cause
team.
The play is very much not all about Edmund. I actually have the least lines, second to the housemaid.
Okay.
But Lisa Simonian as Mary is incredible. Like she's like, I would say she is the main character.
Yeah.
And just all the like stories she goes into, the monologue she has. She's been like, really breaking her back for this role.
Yeah.
It's
Lisa is
incredible.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
She's phenomenal.
Yeah, she was great in Crocodile Fever.
Yes,
Also, and
yeah.
she's very used to just, really snapping on a lot of people's lines, like back and forth, and
She's quick. She's
and
very
the way she portrays Mary's just spiral into just madness is incredible. Michael Burns plays the father, James Tyrone, also incredible. You can just all this regret coming out of him is
Yeah.
so good. And then Roland, who plays Jamie, the older brother, which is funny because I'm actually older than him in real life.
Okay.
But yeah, he like very much wants to be like the architect of Edmund, kind of to make himself feel better.
Okay.
Just the mannerisms he gets into for that are so good.
I've heard that his character and his choices will have people crying.
Oh yeah, and I very much feel like, especially towards the final act, my take on it is like he says a lot of stuff that I don't think Eugene O'Neill ever actually heard his older brother say, but it's his like dissection and deconstruction of Jamie that you're hearing.
Okay.
And then Gretchen Knopp, who plays Kathleen the maid, she's not in it a ton, but when she's on stage, she's very funny.
Okay. Cool.
Like she's like the staff of the house who, like, no matter what you prompt her to say, she just talks your ear off.
Yeah. You gotta have one of those.
Interesting. I wonder if they had a housemaid because they were constantly on the road. And
Well, this is in their summer home, and they have a staff that takes care of this place, and like it's something that Mary rants about a lot is that they don't actually care because they know it's not permanent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. And you know, the whole crew over there at PACA,
Oh yeah.
like they all put so much work into it. You know, Casey McCloskey.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And Aaron Holman
Mm-hmm.
over there, like they're always working hard in that place.
Yeah, definitely.
Aaron Holman works at PACA.
He works at PACA now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it? Do you know what he does?
He's been fixing the place up with Mark.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So
And Mark rules also.
yeah, I mean Mark too.
Yeah,
Mark's-
for Lion and Winter, he was an incredible director.
yeah, I mean Mark's everywhere. I
He
can't
was
wait.
just on that TV over there.
Oh.
He literally
He's
is
literally
everywhere.
everywhere.
Like I see him at work all the time because like we've interviewed him a few times for Chronicles, and he's just like every once in a while
That's
I'll
why
see Mark Tannenbaum.
Yeah, I say this in the most complimentary way possible for Mark. He feels like a guy that is like the theater enthusiast character in a TV show. Like everything he says sounds like it's a line in something. Like-
exactly.
Josh is very much like that too. He's an incredible
He
director
is, yeah,
in his
yeah.
own right, and it's funny having like a theater director who's also like a fellow like big comic nerd is just fun to because like we've like at least on 2 occasions we stood outside PACA like for like an hour after we all left rehearsal just talking about superheroes. Like, yeah,
Josh is great.
Yeah.
He took me to see Aaron Tveit.
Oh man,
at Mayak, and it was incredible. Josh is a good dude.
Mhm.
I've known him 20 years, maybe
Oh wow.
25 years, something around there.
Does he also perform, or is he just directing?
He used to perform more, but now he's mostly into the directing stuff. But yeah, he's a really good guy. Well, yeah, love the playlist. We're gonna definitely post that on our website and on our Facebook and stuff. We're gonna take a little Werner Books coffee break,
All right.
and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do what's on 814.
Sweet.
Yeah. Real quick, get tickets for Long Day's Journey tonight at PACA1505.org/tickets or at the door cash your card. $20.
Love it.
And you have until the 23rd, is it?
Yes.
23rd to see that?
Sweet.
So do it.
Yeah. And we will do that again when we do what's on 814.
Okay.
Yes, we
I
are.
wasn't sure.
But that's
no,
perfect.
yeah,
That's perfect. So wrap it
Yeah.
up, and don't forget to get your tickets. It's going to be great, and we will be right back. We are back from our Werner Books coffee break. What you drinking, Brenna?
Reader's roast.
What you never.
I know it. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the maple cold brew.
Is that what you got the other time?
It's glorious.
I love anything maple.
It's got like a nice like cinnamon cold foam.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
I
It's
need to
beautiful.
go to Werner Books.
Werner
Yeah,
Books
you
is awesome.
Do. It's
Uh,
the best.
And we're not just saying that because they're paying us to say it. We love them. Like we really do.
We got them to sponsor us because we love them
Exactly.
so much.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, and that's what we want out of our sponsors. Like, we want somebody that we support as much as they will
Yeah.
support us. And we love everything Werner's doing. Like, their new space is incredible. They're doing some live theater there now too. It's been
Yeah,
fantastic.
wasn't there a reading there recently?
Yeah, erotic fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Or as Mark called it, sexy stories.
Sexy stories. Is that Werner Books? And so kind of on the same lines as Werner Books also does the Dramashop book club.
Yes.
Which, if you guys didn't see the big notice, Dramashop is changing. They're transforming.
Yes.
So basically, Dramashop has outgrown their space.
Which is incredible.
They've just gotten bigger and better, and there aren't that many seats in the Renaissance Center. It's not very accessible. I know that like using the bathrooms is difficult for people who are don't have the ability to easily
Gotta go up
access
that
the
ramp
bathrooms.
and everything.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
a steep ramp.
Like Jesse can't even be backstage.
Yeah.
Because it's not even accessible.
Oh, well,
to be backstage.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
And yeah, they want to be able to do more things. They're looking for spaces with more amenities, like maybe even a loading dock. Like there are so many things that they're wanting from a space that Renaissance Center can't really provide, and so they're just ready to sort of
Branch
grow.
out.
Yeah. So obviously they're still doing the Originals Festival, which is happening April 12th through the 28th, and then Alice by Heart will be the final show at the Renaissance Center,
Which is a beautiful show. It's a beautiful show.
So sad I can't do that show.
Yeah.
I know nothing about that.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like
Who's directing that?
Anna.
Okay.
yeah, Anna McJunkin. Yeah, it's basically like Alice in Wonderland, but about the war, right?
Oh.
Is it about the war?
No, so it's they're in I want to say a hospital. It's
I was thinking it was about the war for some reason.
maybe I'm wrong. I feel like one of the kids has tuberculosis or something.
Hey.
Yeah. It's sort of a running theme.
2024, the year of tuberculosis.
You could be right. It might be like in a bomb shelter, like during the war. But I think like there's a sector of it for sick people, and because that's when tuberculosis was happening.
I've been told the 4th floor of PACA used to be that
Oh
for
my
hospital
God,
overflow.
what?
Yeah.
It says a young girl takes refuge in a London tube station during World War II and
Okay.
confronts grief, loss, and love with the help of her favorite book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Okay. I
I assume she knows Alice by heart.
That's the point of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she does. So they won't let her have the books, and they won't let her tell stories and stuff. So she just decides to tell the story without the book because she knows it by heart.
Aw.
Yeah. This is a really cool idea for how important storytelling
Oh,
can
absolutely,
be.
absolutely.
In times of stress.
Yes.
So that'll be the final show in the Renaissance Center. That does not mean the Dramashop's going anywhere. They're already working on plans for the Originals Festival 2025. They will be doing other things as well. They're just, maybe looking for new space. They're just they want people to know they're not going anywhere.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be a year where
Not even a year, really.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
just
it's going to be time where there aren't shows going on just because they are looking for a new space.
Yeah, and that can take time.
And they want it to be the right space.
Right.
And a long-term space.
And they're also not going anywhere in the fact that they'll continue doing things. Like they're going to be still doing the book club at Werner Books.
Yes.
So you can still have opportunities to be involved with Dramashop while they seek new spaces.
Yeah, which is awesome. And the Erie Playhouse just had a huge announcement. Brace yourself, Brenna.
I'm braced.
Waitress is set to open
Ooh.
the 2025 season at the Erie Playhouse in January.
I just about lost my mind.
So MTI, who
I know a song from that.
yeah, it's great. Sarah Bareilles,
Yeah.
My idol,
her queen.
my queen.
It's funny. You know who also makes character playlists? Ashley Meyer from Single Bookstore.
Oh, yeah.
She has a playlist for her one D&D character in my girlfriend Mia's campaign, and Never Getting Rid of Me is on that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We love Ashley too.
Yeah,
we love
she's
Ashley.
wonderful.
She was fantastic in Tootsie. We had a great time. Yeah.
But MTI contacted.
Yeah,
The
MTI
Playhouse.
contacted the Playhouse and said, we're releasing this for community theaters to do, and we want you to be one of the first. And Playhouse
Erie, Pennsylvania.
gladly said yes. And
Don't underestimate Erie, man.
oh no, like seriously, the Playhouse has they've been making splashes for a long time, especially with MTI and stuff like that. Like they get a lot of the early access stuff because they're widely known.
Didn't he mention in his little speech they also did one of the first Les Mis productions?
Yes, I believe so.
And there was another one as well. I forget what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna find out soon, hopefully, what the rest of their season's looking like.
Yeah.
And
But that'll be at the end of January through middle of February.
Yeah.
Is when Waitress is running.
Yep. So we are gonna do a little what's on 814 right now. I'm gonna go live.
When you say go live, what do you mean?
Oh, live on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So that right there is Luke Scribner from A Long Day's Journey Into Night at PACA. And we are live for What's on 814. So Brenna, what's on 814?
Here we go. All right. There are some changes from last week. So Academy, Fiddler on the Roof, directed by Julia Kemp.
Ooh.
We love her.
We love Julia. That's running April 12th through May 5th. MCT is doing the Boxcar Children. They're doing that at the Meadville Railroad Depot.
Which is awesome. I love that.
So cool. That's going to be March 15th through the 24th. All Enact, the merger of... That's done. Love letters. Love letters. I need to cross things out. March 15th through the 24th. Love letters.
Dan Aykroyd's been dead for a long time. Roger.
You're
Roger.
right. You're right. That
Roger.
joke has been dead for a very long time. Dramashop, the Originals Festival, like we said, April 12th through the 28th. Check the full schedule on their website, dramashop.org, because each weekend is a different schedule for all the shows.
Yeah.
So that would take a really long time to try to explain.
I'm very excited for that Originals Festival.
There's so many cool things.
Yeah.
So for that, we have Hades in the One Year Winter, directed by B.J. Wade.
Yeah.
Miss of Paradise, Howard Lang. Delicacy Musical, directed by Anna McJunkin. Music directed by Megan Wooler. And then the shorts, which are Line, License to Marry, and Drunk Words, Sober Thoughts, all directed by Jassy. And
Who's watching right now? Hi, Jassy.
Hi, Jassy. And Clearance Corner training video directed by Carrie Lee.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's coming up soon.
Yeah, from what I saw from all those auditions, like all those shows look amazing. Like Howard's Miss of Paradise is going to be so like avant-garde.
I
insane.
know. It's
And-
crazy.
And Hades One Year Winter is going to be awesome. My friend Jay's playing Zeus, and just
Yeah.
the charisma they're going to bring to that, from what I saw at the audition, is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jay's also playing in
the
License
shorts,
to
yeah.
Marry. Yeah. The shorts have been so much fun, and it's cool just to get like little snippets of different stories all together into one afternoon or one evening.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have Footlights. They're doing Alice Through the Looking Glass, March 15th through 24th at PACA. And then at PACA, as we've been talking to Luke here, Long Day's Journey Into Night is running. It opened last night, March 8th, and it's running through the 23rd. The Playhouse is doing Inherit the Wind next because Lyle the Crocodile just... Wait a second, what's today? Tomorrow, there's still a chance to see. Tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow, Lyle the Crocodile.
Yeah, Lyle the Crocodile. They're youth theater production.
So the day this goes up,
Yep, but we are live right
Oh,
now.
well,
so
yeah.
this is perfect.
So you can still have chance to catch Lyle the Crocodile. And then Inherit the Wind will be April 5th through the 21st.
Okay.
And then Station Dinner Theater, it's The Real McCoy.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
An all-new Irish comedy, March 9th through the 24th.
Yuck, 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 yuck. So good.
Gannon will be doing their Fringe show sometime in April. We still are waiting for the dates for that.
And
My
they're
app.
also doing Spelling Bee.
Really?
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't know this.
happening.
That's when are they, that like this spring?
I think so, yeah.
That's so
I have to
cool.
talk to Jordan a little bit about it, but I know they have announced that is their musical.
Love that show. It's so
Me
good.
too.
Okay, so Mayak is bringing in Cy Smith on March 12th.
Queen of Soul.
Yeah, Queen of Underground Soul.
Underground Soul.
As told by the Erie Reader.
Yeah.
Right? General McLean is having their Broadway dinner at the McLean Church, March 22nd through 24th, which is like kind of pointless to know if you don't already have your tickets because those sold out, I'm sure.
Well, thanks for telling us pointless information, Brenna.
I love pointless information. It's my favorite kind. And then also the Warner Stomp is coming.
Stop.
April 23rd and 24th.
And we will have some little ticket giveaway for that.
We are?
Yeah, oh, yeah. And we're probably going to do a little interview with that.
Sweet.
So
The videos look so cool.
I know, it looks
for
great.
that.
Looks fantastic.
Them like stomping on those massive garbage cans.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Barrow Civic, She Kills Monsters is March 14th through the 17th. That's the off Barrow, the little theater.
Yep.
And then, well, Jesus Christ Superstar, which I didn't write down. I didn't bother because like there's already something before that, but
I am your Lord and Savior. That is me. Back to Brenna.
And then Hatch Hollow, The Evening of Crankies. I'm going to make your face again.
No.
March 23rd, which I've said so many times. You guys know what it is by now. Go see it at Hatch Hollow in Meadville. The Evening of Crankies.
Cranky. I'm so cranky.
Auditions.
Yeah.
Like we said, Playhouse. It has a lot coming up. You already missed Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The results were posted.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Rick Kress's kid.
Yeah, Cavan.
Cavan is the wimpy kid.
Yeah.
His name is Greg, Ryan.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
We've got the comic expert over here. Yeah, so...
What do you call it, a comic?
I should be a comic expert. I never read Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yes, it's like an illustrated novel, kind of.
Yeah. Not as much a comic, yeah.
Right. Graphic novel-ish.
Yeah.
It's more like illustrated.
There's comics in it, but they're like drawn by Greg.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then auditions for Guys and Dolls will be happening August 14th. April. I wrote A. I don't know what month of A it is. April 14th, 15th. And then May 19th and 20th, it's going to be auditions for Newsies and Shawshank Redemption.
Which they need 18 guys for Shawshank.
Oh, boy.
So if you're a guy and you're looking for a show to do back then,
you can definitely do that
in that
one.
time, definitely audition for that. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah. And they said, is that Brennan who's
Yes.
directing that?
Yeah.
And then August 4th and 5th, they'll be doing auditions for Sweeney Todd and Beauty and the Beast.
So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Speaking of auditions, what's going on today at PACA?
Oh,
at 2:00.
Right. So Betsy Bitoriak needs a leading female for Getting Out.
Yes. In her 20s.
Yeah.
20s to 30s.
Yeah. The character description is anywhere like 20s to 30s.
Yeah.
But she just like really needs a leading female for the Getting Out play, which is about like getting out of prison.
Yep. So she's been in prison for 8 years and she's getting out.
Yeah.
And I guess adapting to life outside of prison.
Speaking of Shawshank.
Yeah, right. So
we got the year of prison and tuberculosis.
Yes. What a year.
There's also
my favorite thing from the Shawshank movie is just the Brooks was here. So
I
Red
love
thing.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why, but it's great. Anyway, Getting Out.
I also love the sketch from Family Guy where they do that. And and Stewie goes, and when I came out, I carved Brooks was here. He came out of his mom.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Seth.
I've not seen Shawshank Redemption.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. But
yeah,
yes.
we also need to be in the year of movie adaptations to stage.
Yeah. So today 2:00. If you are a female interested in playing this lead role of what's the name of the character? Arlene in Getting Out.
I've heard it's a very heavy role. So
Yeah. I hear it's incredible. So definitely get out to PACA today at 2:00. Hit up Betsy Bitoriak, and she will gladly have you audition for the show.
Yeah, it's probably a really good challenge for
Definitely.
someone who wants to really dive deep into a troubled character.
Yeah.
And then finally, MCT is holding auditions for Small Jokes About Monsters on March 16th from 11 to 2, March 17th, 2 to 5.
It's a bunch of shows about monsters, too.
Is 2 a bunch?
Yep.
if I had a nickel, it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Just asking.
I'd have 10 cents.
Yeah.
And then that show is going to be May 10th through the 19th.
All right. Awesome. So before we wrap it up, we do have Luke Scribner over here. He's playing Edmund in A Long Day's Journey into Night. Before we, wrap it up and go off the air live here on Facebook, feel free to, tell us anything you want about the show. And
yeah. Well, I said before we started recording this, it's just about a family struggling to keep things together after a certain event happens, and they all just like spiral into like the deepest pits of their regrets and self-pity and drama, and yeah, it's an incredible cast. Michael Burns, Lisa Simonian, Will Robinson, me, and Gretchen Knopp, directed by J.D. Mizikowski and Shar Newport, who've done an amazing job. Like, we've all, I think, really got something special out of this. But yeah, you can get tickets at PACA1505.org/tickets, or at the door, cash a card. It'll be every Friday and Saturday from March 9th to 23rd. We also got March 14th and 17th. Yeah, the standard weekend shows are 7:30 to 10. Matinee show is 2 to 4:30. So yeah, it's 9th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 22nd, 23rd of this month.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Well, we hope to see it.
and $20 tickets.
$20 tickets. Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to see this.
Yeah, same. All right, so we are going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us today, Luke. We
Yeah,
really
thanks for having
appreciate you. Yeah, of course. And you're welcome to come on anytime, you know?
Cool.
Uh,
You know when I have something else to talk about.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, Erie. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you. Bye.
So long.